Hello again from Wuhan. It's the 2015 FIBA Asia Women's Championships and it's day 3. And our second game of the day features Chinese Taipei and Japan. We've already had one game in which Korea beat Thailand 97-41. This should be a lot closer than that. We've got 2 of the top 4 teams in Asia. And if history has anything to go by, then it should be Japan's win. However, Chinese Taipei desperate to try and get to the Olympic Games for the first time. Remember, the winners of this tournament are guaranteed a spot at Rio in 2016. But the head-to-head between these two teams, Chinese Taipei and Japan, in recent years, over 24 occasions, Japan have won 19, compared to 5 by Chinese Taipei. However, both teams played 2 in the tournament so far, and both have won both games. There at the league table, Korea just registered their first win, which puts them in 4 spots behind Japan, Chinese Taipei and China. China, will see them later on tonight when they play the team lying at the bottom of the group, India. But at the moment, it is the Japanese team being introduced to all and sundry. Chinese Taipei beat India in their first game 92-61. And then yesterday they beat Thailand 103-42. Japan, they beat Korea in a really good game, 59-53 on day 1. And last night they had a 100-point margin, 131, place 31. That was against India. Japan, of course, reigning champions, beat Korea when this tournament was held in Bangkok 2 years ago. And Coach Takahide Utsumi of Japan would dearly love to guarantee a spot in Rio next year. Being introduced to the Chinese Taipei team, coached by Otis Hewley Jr., graduate of the University of West Alabama.
Number 9, Wang Liyun. 10 号 Number 10, Li Yourui. 11号 Number 11, Wang Yizheng. 12号 Number 12, Wu Yingjie. 14号 Number 14, Wei Yuchun. 15号 Number 15, Liu Junyi.
Lady coming out next, number 17. Chinese name Bao Yisle, and more often known, I suspect, as Joy Burke, who is a student at the Arizona State University, and she plays in the Women's Basketball Association. And as ever, we'll stand in respect of the national anthems. First of all, it's Japan.
Please remain standing for the anthem of Chinese Taipei Olympic Committee. 请坐 Thank you. 请双方运动员握手致意。Now it's the time to shake hands.
So as the players exchange pleasantries, it might be the right time to just talk about the ranking order in Asian women's basketball. Japan, they're the Asian champions. So let's say, just for a second, let's assume that they come top of the group stage. I think China may have something to say about that, but let's say, for instance, Japan do, and Chinese Taipei are ranked 4th. So if all goes to form, then this could be the precursor. This could be the semi-final. After the group stage ends, the team that comes first in the group, top of the group, they play the team that comes 4th. Let's look at our 3 officials. We have Haja Jaladri, we have Snehal Benti and Alexei Stepanenko.
距离比赛开始还有3分钟，给予请大家选择给 3 minutes。下面为您介绍执法本场比赛的裁判员。
Haja Jaladri just called 3 minutes, and there's the lineup for Japan. Japan, well, they qualified for the World Cup in Turkey last year, but they had 3 heavy losses. And one of the most famous Japanese players of all time is missing, Yuko Oga. Missing for the first time in many years. They're the starting 5 for Japan. And, very impressive starting 5 it is as well, including Ramu Takashiki, top scorer and the MVP from 2013. Now a Seattle Storm player. They're the Chinese Taipei lineup, coached by Otis Hewley Jr., the American, who has really taken to life on the island. Exactly a decade ago when this tournament was last held in China, when Chinese Taipei came 3rd. And their 3rd. The previous time they got 3rd place was back in 1999. So history is against Chinese Taipei, but there's a strong basketball culture on the island. As I've said, they would dearly love to upset the form book here. And even if they don't win the tournament, of course, if they came 2nd or 3rd, they would progress to the Olympic qualifying tournament. They're the Chinese Taipei starting 5. Seal of Yao, 17. I would prefer to call her Joy Burke. Very well drilled team, Chinese Taipei. Coach Hewley's done a great job. But if there is a noticeable difference, I would say it's in the discipline. Japan, such a great team ethic. Not that the Chinese Taipei don't have one either, but it's so noticeable. The way the Japanese play at both ends of the floor. Of course, even if they don't make the Rio Olympics next year, 2020 Olympic Games being held in Japan. So, future beckons well. Japanese basketball. Can Chinese Taipei upset the odds? What Chinese Taipei have get out of their system is that recently in a preparation game they lost 52-92 to Japan. The game was more or less all over by half-time. 52-21, Japan led. So I would assume that Coach Hewley has had to do a great motivational job for his team. I'm sure he's capable of doing that. Whatever happens here, of course, we take no sides, but we do love close games of basketball. We've not had too many close games here in Wuhan so far. Closest we had was 6, and that was when Japan eventually overcame Korea. So here we go. Game 2 on day 3 of the FIBA Asia Women's Championships is Japan in black and Chinese Taipei in white. And it's the Japanese who get the first touch. by Japan creates a tip out of bounds by Chinese Taipei, and Japan get a new 14. That's good defense from Chinese Taipei. And there are 3 on the shot clock. It's got to go up, and Chinese Taipei get their hands on the ball for the first time. Expected to pass to it. Couple of blow again. That's a good no call. And somewhat speculative left-handed shot there. Old-fashioned hook shot. Already, obviously, a couple of mismatches out there. One of those players involved in a mismatch grabbed the rebound there. That's a very optimistic shot on the turnaround, and the first foul of the game. Chinese Taipei's Su Chin Peng. The rebound dropped into the hands. She went full court. A little speculative turnaround shot, but there she is being fouled, and she'll go to the foul line. The 23-year-old. Say there's a mismatch out there. She's only 5'4", and she's having to mark a player considerably taller than her. So Chinese Taipei get on the scoreboard first. Well, 1 from 2. Now let's see if Japan go to that mismatch. Let's see who Peng is having to mark. And Japan failed to get on the scoreboard again and work the rebound. Japanese player marking Peng is Mika Kurihara. Well, it's 3-0 Chinese Taipei. Peng Jin Huang to score. Japan still failed to get on the scoreboard, and it is Chinese Taipei possession. Oh, Coach Hewley Jr., demonstrating with his players there. I don't know why, they did a good job. No, who touched that last? It was actually fingertips all over the place there. And another foul. It's the shooting foul again, and this time number 14 for Japan. She who fouls, Sanai Matakawa. And again we have Su Chin Peng on the foul line. There it is, little touch on the elbow. That's why the shot was short. And for her pains, Matakawa comes out to be replaced by Mio Shimokizaki. 1 from 2 last time. It's the first. Well, Japan made a slow start against Korea the other night. They were 7-0 down and came back to win that one. 2 from 2 this time for Peng. 5-0 Chinese Taipei. Oh, that's too easy. Well, it would have been easy had she not taken so long over the shot. Overhead pass from Peng. Going baseline. Peng again, not this time. And here goes Japan. Well, the steal. 7-0 Chinese Taipei. Well, another 7-0 start against Japan. Amazing steal there. No need to panic though for Japan. But Chinese Taipei get another rebound and the foul. That's the 3rd team foul against Japan. That's Japan's number 12, Asami Yoshida, who fouls a long way from her hoop. There it is. Not yet in the penalty, but very close. 7 minutes to go, 7-0 Chinese Taipei. Joy Burke. 5 is Jing Chang. Oh, it's 9-0 to Chinese Taipei. And one suspects Tomohide Yatsumi has had enough. Will he call timeout? Well, he's told a couple of players to stand up and sub in. The first foul is against Joy Burke, number 17. She sends her apologies. Substitution Japan, 9 coming in. Is Chinatsu Yamamoto replacing Mika Kurihara. 9-0. No one expected this. Least of all, Japan. Good ball distribution, and still Japan can't get on the boards, and there's a foul. It's against Japan. That's 4 team fouls now. Yeah, just elbowing her man out of the way. There's that mismatch. 9-0. Japan are in the penalty already. And an age to go. Chang. Oh, the steal. 2-on-1. And Japan get on the scoreboard at last. Good hands. And Mio Shinozaki lays it up. Chang. 11 is Huang. Not again, surely. That came off a Japanese hand. Good boards from Chinese Taipei. Both games that Chinese Taipei have played so far, Coach Hewley has sub 5 for 5. He's not going to do that this time. But coming in is number 15. That is Chun Yi Liu. Burke on the turnaround. Joy Burke, it's 11-2. A snapshot from Burke. And off the glass, no need for the glass. And number 11 is Mio Shinozaki. Takes Japan to within 7. It's Burke again. That's almost a wonderful steal, but sadly for Japan, Yoshida couldn't quite find a teammate. Well, halfway through this first half, and Japan look somewhat shell-shocked. 2 more subs for Chinese Taipei. 22 coming in is Yu Tin-Lin, and 14 is Yu Chun-Wei. Look. Well, that was a terrific high post move, but all to no avail. And on the break, what a pass, and it's a shooting foul. The overhead hook pass. And we have a shooting foul. Japan, their first trip to the line tonight. Blocking foul there by Yu Ting-Lin.
2 shots.
Yamamoto takes Japan to within 5. Two from 2 for Yamamoto. Good player and ball movement from Chinese Taipei. And that's a good block as well. And Chinese Taipei have 5 on the shot clock. Great defense there from Mio Shinozaki. Yeah, got a hand on the ball. Minimal contact. 5 on the shot clock. It's got to go up. It's too late. Well, Japan got the ball there, and the referee said the shot clock beat Chinese Taipei. Bit of a comeback here from Japan. That's excellent boxing out from Japan, and here they go on the break from Chinese Taipei, rather. Oh, that's a speculative pass, but the follow-up! 13 plays 6, the follow-up from Chunyi Liu. This is a real turn-up, especially as Japan have just thrown the ball away. 15 for Japan, waiting to come back in, or in, and it's Otokawa coming back into the game. Coach Shuli there getting a little excited, understandably so. The game plan being played to perfection at the moment. Get it into Burke. Chang. Shot clock 7. Oh, that's a lovely fake, but it's a travel, yeah. Just 2 steps, having received it standing still. Fake was good, but the footwork wasn't. Japan struggling really to get any rhythm on offense. Look at that defense in there. That's terrific low post defense from Burke. And the rebound for Japan and the hustle, and that's Chinese Taipei possession. It just appears that Chinese Taipei are the hungrier team at the moment. And coming in for the first time tonight is Lee Yun Wang, 29 years of age, replacing Joy Burke. I was very impressed with Wang the other night. Picks up unfortunate fouls. Not the quickest player, here she is. Boy, does she play with her heart. There she is inside. For 2, right on cue. Thank you, Lee Yun Wang. Off the bench and 2 quick points, and there's an offensive foul. And it is number 15 for Japan, who has laid her opponent out. Rather, Sakao. There's the foul, little elbow. No malice, just a pretty obvious foul, but because Japan were in control, it is not 2 shots, despite the fact, or the request rather, from Otis Hughley Jr. asking for 2 shots. It's not 2 shots, coach, because the team that committed the foul were in control. Hughley knows that. Zhang. Not this time. And the rebound grabbed easily by Japan. Oh, the baseline opened up. And here go Chinese Taipei now. This is not the Japan who won the Asian Championships 2 years ago. They're all over the place at the moment. Oh, what a pass! Zhang inside. And she came from out of bounds. A couple of very interesting passes there. And, under 2 minutes to go in the first period. Japan are trailing by 9. Coming in for Chinese Taipei, number 31 is Chi Fang Chang. Basically, she's come in because Yusinko Chang is in some distress. Nice play, the left hand. And Chang can do nothing to stop number 15, Sakao, a naturalized Chinese player playing for Japan. Chang. No bounce pass in there, and it's a foot violation. Chinese Taipei possession, and the shot clock resumes to 14. Coming in for Japan, number 13, it's Rui Makida. Out of bounds Chinese Taipei with 1:27 to go in the first period. No backdoor there. Defense from Japan. Shot's got to go up 1 second. They've beaten. That's the second shot clock violation against Chinese Taipei. Well, one of the reasons for Japan being Asian champions is they play absolutely dynamite defense. Evidence of it. Well, don't play dynamite offense at the moment. Misunderstanding there. Substitution for Chinese Taipei. 31 and 1 coming in. 31 back in is Chi Fang Zhang, and also back in Su Chin Peng, number 0. So 67 seconds remaining in the first period. Chinese Taipei lead Japan by 7. And Japan have been in the penalty for some time now. They've not yet committed a foul whilst in that penalty, not at least a foul. They weren't in control of the ball. That's good discipline, to say the very least. There's good hands on the turnaround. Good team rebounding from Japan. Defense, the name of the game for Chinese Taipei. They've got 2 fouls to give. 3-pointer goes up and out, and that's good rebounding and a good scramble, and that came off a Chinese Taipei player last. One or two negative looks on the faces of these Japanese players, thinking, what has hit us? Endline ball, Japan with a new 24. With 29 seconds remaining in the first period. It's tough in that Chinese Taipei defense, yeah, and Lee reckons there was a double deflection there. She's saying, look up at the monitor. Hopeful or what? A bit early for that kind of thing. The layup is blocked, and there's the buzzer for the end of the first period. It's a shot clock buzzer, actually, not the end of the period. And that's Japan possession. What a hustle from both teams there. Number 9 for Japan threw herself on the floor to get possession there. That's Yamamoto, and she got the nod from the official. 10 seconds left in the first period. Can Japan do something of a rescue act at the end of this first period? They've got 10 seconds. They're trailing by 7. Coach Insumi said, let's spread the floor. Well, that's a forced shot, to say the very least. That if that goes in, it won't count. Well, the gasp from the crowd, it hit the backboard. But at the end of the first period, it is Chinese Taipei leading Japan 15-8. Their confirmation. And there were some very puzzled expressions on the faces of the Japan players as they strode off to the huddle. So there are the percentages. Chinese Taipei nothing from the arc, so too Japan. Only 1 shot missed from the line by either team. So what a start for Chinese Taipei, and they're leading Japan in terms of rebounds 3-2. Japan, well, picks up far too many early fouls. Turnovers pretty easy, but look at that, Chinese Taipei, 3 blocks compared to 1. How tough it is in that Chinese Taipei painted area. Watch highlights. There's one of them taking it to the hoop, and that is Chinese Taipei's Ping Chen Wang. Another player taking it to the hoop on the break for Japan. That was Wang's opposite number, Shinozaki. Smiling Joy Burke, and why not? Great start. Here she is inside. On the turnaround, left-handed at that. Coach Yotsumi can't quite understand what's happening, I think. He's been here before in tight situations. Remember, he was 7 points behind on 2 occasions in the first half against Korea and came back to win by 6. So Japan are not the defending champions, the reigning champions rather, without good reason. Chinese Taipei carry on in the same vein? Do they have the same belief? I think the answer is pretty straightforward. They certainly do. But they're up against a wounded animal in the form of the reigning champions, the defending champions, Japan. So here we go. Chinese Taipei begin the second period in possession, leading by 7. Shot is blocked and it came off the shooting player. Good defense there from Shinozaki. Well, this is defense to dream about. Let Japan get the deflection. 4 on the shot clock. It goes up and... oh, Japan with 1 second on the shot clock hit the first 3 of the game for them, and it's now just a 4-point game. Talking about defense to dream about, but only for 23 seconds. That's another great hustle. Chinese Taipei come up with the loose ball. What did I say about hunger? Three on the shot clock. They haven't realised it. It's got to go up and does so. And there's the shot clock buzzer. That's 2 consecutive shot clock violations by Chinese Taipei. Well, 1 or 2 of the Chinese Taipei management team looking at the table there, wondering why the shot clock was not reset. It was because Japan didn't get possession. It was a tight call, but a correct call. Now wholesale substitutions by Coach Hewley. This is all about defense now, both teams. And Japan well and truly back in the game. Now they trail by only 2, having been 9 points behind at one stage. The closest the game has been since the first minute. Again, shot clock low. Burke in there and can't get a clean shot away. Japan with an opportunity to take the lead with a 3. Burke the rebound. Chinese Taipei need to regroup here. They expected, they knew a comeback would always be there for Japan. Little indecision, and that's a good steal. And this to tie the scores. Well, it was blocked, a great shot block there. Transition defense par excellence, and well, everything happening in there. Almost another turnover. Terrific transition defense from Chinese Taipei there. Their offense has gone cold. Well, a shot would have been better, or a bounce pass even. And it's tied at 15. Great play there from Shinozaki, and it's timeout time for Chinese Taipei. They've given up a 7-point lead. It's now tied at 15s. Asian basketball at its very best. Timeout, Chinese Taipei. 15 plays 15. Wang, their leading scorer, Chinese Taipei so far, 4 points. They were quite a few minutes ago. Japan, Shinozaki, number 11, 8 points. Scoring everyone comprehensively at the moment. Each team scored 6 field goals. Taking more shots. I suspect it's much relieved Takagi Utsumi, coach to Japan. So here we go, after the Chinese Taipei timeouts and a little bit of up-court pressure from Japan. Say little, exactly what it is. Passive. So now intensifies. Burke sets a pick. And the lead for Chinese Taipei is retained. Or regained even. A little jump shot there from Su Jinpeng. And the three is good, so Japan take the lead for the first time. I didn't notice any FIBA deliberations or communiques that the 3 seconds were disappeared from basketball. I tell you what, Japan were in that lane for an age then. That's the way the game is going at the moment. Burke chases down the loose ball. But not this time. Japan with an opportunity to increase their lead. Playing with a lot more confidence. That goes in, it's, well, he misses, but the rebound by Burke. End-to-end stuff here in Wuhan. Burke can't quite get the rebound.
Substitution for both teams.
Substitution for both teams. 10 and 12 coming in for Japan. That is Takashiki, their top scorer and MVP from 2013, and Asami Yoshida. She also made the All-Star 5 2 years ago. Although she missed last year's World Cup in Turkey. Has Chinese Taipei stormed below? Well, it may have done because that was far too simple for Monacoa to penetrate the lane, shoot it off the glass. Almost halfway through the second period. It's all about Japanese defense now. Pass inside to Burke. Well, rather cumbersome in there. Powder way up. Much better defense from Chinese Taipei. So too that. But Japan hustle down the loose ball and get a new 14. About the storm that's blown out from Chinese Taipei. They're not looking half as hungry as they were. And Japan are making them pay. 17 plays, 22 now. Yoshida hits the jump shot. Burke really threatening in there. Another clumsy shot. Oh, no foot violation. Bounced it on her own foot. That's a turnover. And Chinese Taipei makes them pay. So number 15, that's Chun Yui Lee. It's the first 2 for Chinese Taipei for some time. Chinese Taipei player on the floor momentarily. That's a wretched pass. No way. Yuka Mamiya's pass going to be received there. It was well over the reach of any player on the floor. Maki Takada coming in for Japan. 10 points in that win against Korea the other night. That turnovers. Suddenly, Taipei are leading in the turnover stakes. Not like that. Work again. On the turnaround, that shot is blocked illegally. The foul called against Chinatsu Yamamoto. There it is. Yeah. Both elbows. That's only the first foul of the second period by either team. Ball rattles the rim, back and front of it, but drops in. This to make it a 1-point game. That's exactly what happened. Good foul shooting, Uruguay Lee. Having led by 5, Japan now lead by 1. Coming back in is Peng Yen Huang. Had a good start to the game. She replaces Yu Ting Lin. Yamamoto. Well, again, that left-handed penetration. And again, it is Motokawa. Tell Chinese Taipei, I know they know anyway that Motokawa is very strong on her left hand. Almost a 5-second call there, very, very close. Shot clock 5 again. Going nowhere, Chinese Taipei. You've got to be a threat, and here go Japan on the break. Oh, Yamamoto inside for the left hand.
Yamamoto, Chinaizu, for 2.
It's back to a 5-point lead. For Japan, that is. One or two of the Chinese Taipei players forgetting the basic rule of offense. Be a threat. Look at the basket. 5 on the shot clock again. Do they know it? I don't think they do. Burke gets the shot away. And it counts. Well, they beat the shot clock by possibly a 1/10 of a second there. It's an open shot which misses, and the rebound for Chinese Taipei eventually. Low-scoring game again. Japan have been involved in another low-scoring game earlier in the tournament. Oh, good hands. It just swept out of the Chinese Taipei players' hands on an easy layup for Maki Takada. And Coach Hewley is absolutely incandescent with rage. Now, what's happened? Is it a turnover again?
Timeout for Team Chinese Taipei.
Chinese Taipei calling a timeout again. Now, I'd like to see Hewley's real go at Sinko Chang. I'm not quite sure who has possession now. 23 plays 28. Chinese Taipei trailing now by 5, having led by 7. Chinese Taipei, 9-0. Now, the lead has changed hands. It's in the hands of Japan. They lead by 5. There are 1:31 to go. 1:31 in the first half. Very interesting to see who gets possession now. Was there a turnover there? I blinked, and I confess I may have missed it. I think it's Japan ball, yeah. Definitely a turnover, and the referee's counting down. Oh, it's Chinese Taipei possession. The referee getting very annoyed at the slow reaction to the timeout of Chinese Taipei. There's the trap, and there's the foul. But that is only the second team foul of the second period. 2 team fouls against Japan, 0 against Chinese Taipei in this second period. And the Indian referees telling the coaching team of Chinese Taipei that only one, and that's the head coach, only one is allowed to stand up. Peng at the point for Chinese Taipei, Berg in the post. Bounced it, she wasted a dribble, and then very nearly threw it away. 4 fundamentals, 1 second on the shot clock, there he goes again, the third shot clock violation against Chinese Taipei. If ever one needed proof of the defensive capabilities of Japan, we've seen at least 3 of them here. That is often down to a lack of a threat from Chinese Taipei. That left hand again, Shuli again! Save move! Where's the help defense, Chinese Taipei? It's such a well-rehearsed move. And the left hand of Sanae Matakawa lays it up again, and it's an and one. It's all gone horribly wrong for Chinese Taipei over the reigning champions. The three-point play is completed in the last minute of the first half. Joy Berg with the ball. Again, they're taking an age over getting a shot away. It's into Berg now. She goes up and hits underneath the backboard. Wonderful individual defense this time from Japan. Uh-oh, on the break, it's an easy layup for Japan. That is wonderful fast break basketball. Yoshida lays it up, and it's a 10-point lead. What a turnaround here in Wuhan. Into Berg. Oh, I saw her shoot from that distance in the warm-up, but they don't count in the warm-up. On the turnaround, and Berg can't get the rebound because she's fouled. That's the 3rd team foul against Chinese Taipei, but only 9 seconds remaining in the first half. Good attempt at boxing out, but an illegal attempt. Thus the wry smile on the face there of Takashiki. End-line ball for Chinese Taipei. They need to get a shot away in 9 seconds. Well, misunderstanding there, and Japan have the ball. Will they get a shot away? If it's a 3, if it goes in, oh, he missed on the buzzer. Well, everything went horribly wrong in that second period for Chinese Taipei. They led by 9 at one stage, but at the moment they trail by 10. A great recovery from the reigning and defending champions, Japan. Japan lead 33-23 at half-time. When I get hold of the stat sheet, very interesting to see what the run of scoring was there for Japan. They might not missed a foul shot, Japan. They've only missed 1. What a turnaround. The rebounds now. Well, Chinese Taipei still have the edge there. Japan, 8 fouls to 3. Assists, dead even. Must be a big discrepancy somewhere. There it is. There's the discrepancy. 13 turnovers by Chinese Taipei compared to 7 by Japan, and 6 steals compared to 2. Steals in favor of Japan. And Shinozaki, she was leading the comeback for Japan. She's their leading scorer still. Were it not for her, they probably would have been about 14 or 15 points behind. But as it is, Japan lead Chinese Taipei at halftime, 33-23. Joy Berg, or to give her a Chinese name, Si Le Biao. She's the leading rebounder for Chinese Taipei, but her team trail by 10 at halftime. Boil up to be one of the best games of the tournament so far. So get back to us here in about 8 minutes time. For now, I'm going to get a cup of tea. Welcome back to Wuhan. We're almost at the end of the half-time interval here in the second game of the third day of the 2015 FIBA Asia Women's Championships. And the score at half-time, Japan 33, Chinese Taipei 23. After one period of play, the score was 15-8 in favour of Chinese Taipei, but an amazing 25-8 second period in favour of Japan turned the game on its head. And that all came as a result of tenacious Japanese defence. I think it was at least 3 shot clock violations that the Japanese defence caused. Chinese Taipei took a 9-0 lead. But Japan answered with a 9-0 spurt after tying the scores at 15s. Top scorer in the game is Mio Shinozaki, number 11 for Japan. She's on 8 points. Top rebound in the game is Joy Burke, number 17 for Chinese Taipei. 5 rebounds, but only 4 points. She's had 3 of her shots blocked. And if I had a criticism of her, I would say she doesn't pose a threat from anywhere except under the hoop. And there she is, committing the first foul of the second half. Japan committed 7 fouls in the first half compared to only 3 by Chinese Taipei. Chinese Taipei have committed the first foul of the third period. And it is very confident looking Japan now compared to, well, they weren't lacking in confidence, but they were somewhat dazed by that start that Chinese Taipei had. And that came off the hand of Japan's number 10, Ramu Tokashiki. Well, Burke had to play the lighthouse there to relieve the pressure on the press. Peng. Burke inside. Oh, she stepped out of bounds. Well, that's 3 times now she's received the ball right underneath the hoop, and super defense by Japan has meant that she hasn't been able to get a decent shot away. Oh, good hands. Japan somehow keep possession. Otokawa going to the hoop and feeding off left-handed, a bullet-like pass, and if that goes in, and good boxing out this time from Joy Burke. Had a slow start from Japan in the first half, and they haven't scored in over a minute in this second half, but then again, neither have Chinese Taipei. Taking a long time again. 3 on the shot clock, and that's a forced shot. Again, super defense from Japan. And it's a kick violation. No need to reset the clock. It hadn't gone under 14. Burke comes out to be replaced by Qifang Shang. Oh, that's too easy. Chinese Taipei got away with that, really. They weren't fully awake on the out-of-bounds play. Oh, good recovery from Lin. And the first points of the second half go to Chinese Taipei. It's Ping Cheng Wang, the second highest top scorer in the game, with 7 points behind Shinozaki of Japan. Now there's a foul on the play. Who is it? I think it's on the player. It's on Chinese Taipei. Or is it? No, it's against Japan. It's against Sasami Yoshida. So her third. And will she stay on the floor? Looking anxiously at the bench. And Takada comes out and to be replaced by Chinatsu Yamamoto. Oh, that's a strong move to the hoop, but too strong on the shot. rebound by Zhang. 2-on-1 for Chinese Taipei. It's a 4-0 start to the second half for Chinese Taipei. They start the second half as they started the first. They're within 6. Su Qinpeng hits her 7th point as well. Now, will that be a backcourt? Well, it was knocked into the backcourt by Chinese Taipei. Oh, another mistake, and here go Chinese Taipei again. History repeating itself. Oh, who is that pass to? Well, let's say Chinese Taipei weren't exactly brilliantly organised on the end of that break then. Making up off the top of their head, and then again you can say the same about Japan as well. Very speculative pass, and the passer says very sorry indeed. Number 12, Yoshidi looked at the bench anxiously there to say, please don't take me out, coach. Promise I won't do that again. Be a threat, Chinese Taipei. That's nice inside, but the hook shot, the little baby hook shot, is unsuccessful. Yoshida in control for Japan. She's wide open. Oh, that came off a Japanese hand. The hand, indeed, of Takashiki. And she's coming out to be replaced by the game's leading scorer, Mio Shinozaki. Well, Japan have gone nearly 4 minutes without scoring. And Li Yun-Wang coming in for Chinese Taipei to replace Chi Wen-Lin. In their game yesterday, Chinese Taipei looked very well organised on their fast break. Okay, it was only against Thailand, but the lady who's just come in, Li Yun-Wang, played the trailing play on the fast break superbly. Oh, she came out of bounds, yeah. Well, good interception there for Maka Tikada, but she had leapt from out of bounds to catch the ball. Here we go, just watch. There she's out of bounds, and she jumps there, she's out of bounds. Well, I don't understand that. How can that be a shot clock? Oh, they got 14, didn't they? Got a new 14, yep. I think. And the foul, sloppy foul by Christine Ko Chang. 4.5 minutes without a score by Japan in the second half. The reaching foul, just a little bit over-enthusiastic. I'm sure top mark, Coach Kisana will have noted that Japan do not start well in either half. Well, they haven't done so against Korea, they haven't done so here. Chang inside! Wang rather for 2, it's a 6-0 start for Chinese Taipei in the third period. They trail, but only by 4 now. Can they maintain the effort? This is better defense from Chinese Taipei, but they allow a pass inside and the foul, and now one. The cardinal sin by Yu Riley. She let a man go. She was ball watching and she committed the foul. A little tap on the head. So you've got to say that's a bit of a gift there for Japan. Ball watching. Their first score in over 5 minutes, Japan. And, well, the three-point play isn't completed by Yuka Mamiya. Small consolation that, though, for Chinese Taipei. And there is a holding foul against Japan. And that is their second. Yep. Throwing her opponent to the floor.
Chinese Taipei ball.
So whatever Otis Hewley said to Big Yan Huang, she acknowledged. Wang inside, she's fouled. Li Yun Wang, she does draw fouls. And she's on the foul line now. Powerful young lady. Young lady, 29 years of age, bit of a veteran nowadays.
Oh,
that's a bit of a flat shot. And she misses them both. Oh, that's a great hustle, but Japan so poised, so disciplined, they know exactly where they should be. Oh, that's a great move inside. Powerfully going to the hoop, back into Carter. She knew contact was likely, and then they steal the ball as well, and then they throw it away. You often see Japan getting overexcited like that. Terrific defense, but then an unfortunate turnover, let's say. Just about 4 minutes and a couple of seconds remaining in the third. Chinese Taipei. Oh, another turnover, catching with two hands. Li Yun Wang. That goes in. That's a 4-point turnaround. It's back to 10 on absolutely wretched turnovers by Chinese Taipei. And there'll be another one. Surely there'll be a timeout soon. Well, that's rather, well, it's called showboating, I think. As Chinese Taipei get the ball down the floor. Coach Hewley's going to chastise his players for sloppy play there. Done all the hard work and trailing by 10 again. Make that 8. Lovely penetration by Sin Ko Chang. Dolan pass into the corner there. It's a 3-point attempt, which misses. Good boxing out, and Chang chases down the loose ball. Sorry, Wang again. Li Yun Wang. Again, the shot clock single figures. And the crowd are helping, and what a wonderful move using the spin off the glass by Yu Chun Wei. It's back to 6. Just about 2.5 to go in the third. That's an open shot, which is going to miss. The rebound and the foul. Little holding foul against number 10 of Chinese Taipei, Yu Rai Li. And that puts Chinese Taipei in the penalty. There it is, little elbow in the back. Let's call that illegal leverage. Wang comes out to be replaced by Chunji Liu. Now it's end-line ball, despite the fact that Yamamoto is standing on the foul line. That puts Chinese Taipei in the penalty. 4 fouls compared to 3 by Japan. End-line ball, Japan, Yamamoto. Chinese Taipei with the rebound. Crowd urging play to shoot, and she takes no second imitation required. 10 points now to Peng, and it's back to a 3-point game. Well, Chinese Taipei won the first period, Japan won the second period. At the moment, Chinese Taipei are leading in the third period, a game of swings. And Chinese Taipei's number 15, Chunji Liu, apologizes for letting a man go to the hoop. I think I counted 3, possibly 4 left-handed layups by Japan in that first half that got them a 10-point lead eventually, or helped towards that 10-point lead. 22 backing for Chinese Taipei is Yu Ting Lin. It's a 4-point lead now for Japan as Yuka Mamiya buries the first foul shot. But not the second. And the foul. And that is Japan now in the penalty. As Coach Otis Hewley issues his instructions. Here go Chinese Taipei, trailing by 4. Both teams in the penalty with 100 seconds remaining in the third. Misunderstanding there. And the rebound by Takada. And the left-handed layup is unsuccessful. The rebound is there though. The rebound grab by Yuka Mamiya, and she's put on the foul line. Foul against Yutinglin. There it is, both elbows. 25-year-old Mamiya misses the first. Concerned look on the face of Otis Hewley. Well, she gets the second, just. Chinese Taipei walk into the jaws of death. They very nearly give it away. That's a good rescue and 2 easy points. Well, that's a great press break eventually by Chinese Taipei. It's back to a 3-point game. 70 seconds remaining in the third. Ball distribution, Japan keeping the ball off the floor until now. That's a good shot block, good rebound, and the foul! Well, the only player who jumped in that situation then is the grinning Yuka Mamiya. She left the floor grabbing the rebound, and 4 Chinese Taipei players remained on the floor. Well, a stoic expression on the face of Tomohide Utsumi. Probably thinking, how on earth have Japan got themselves into the position where they're only leading by 3, having led by 10 coming into this third period. The lead is now 4 for Japan, well just about into the last minute of the third. No, it's not mission impossible. Both teams still with a chance of winning this. Well, not if you give the ball away like that, though. Turnover there by Yurei Lee. An easy rebound there for Chunyi Liu. Now the shot and game clock as good as synchronized. It rolled out. Not sure that was the best option. Japan have got the ball back again. They're leading by 4, and they should take the last shot of the third period. And that is exactly what they do, but they miss it. It's got to be a long shot. There's the buzzer for the end of the third period. A good third period for Chinese Taipei. They came into it trailing by 10. They leave the third period trailing by 4. Confirmation, Chinese Taipei 38, Japan 42. Now when you consider that Japan won the second period 25-8, Coach Tomohide Utsumi will be scratching his head thinking, how have they allowed Chinese Taipei to get so close? Rebounds, Chinese Taipei by 7, 36-29. They need an assist as well. Japan have out-fouled Chinese Taipei. But Chinese Taipei have given the ball away 7 times more than Japan. And Japan have stolen the ball twice as many times as Chinese Taipei. Watching highlights, and this is warming up to be a classic low-scoring game. That's one of the things that makes this great game of basketball so watchable, so sellable, so entertaining, the uncertainty of end results. Going inside there. Rare instance of the Japanese defense being unaware. Someone under the hoop, wide open. Nice pass along the baseline, and that ended up with a three-point play possibility. Okay, Japan didn't complete that play. Grimace from Oti Shuli Jr. So look at that. 3 periods played. Chinese Taipei have won 2 of the 3, but look at the difference in scoring in the second period, 25-8. Coach Hewley Jr., Otis Hewley Jr., the coach of Chinese Taipei, will look at that. If his team loses, he'll look at that if they win as well and think, how on earth did that happen? They seemed in total control, Chinese Taipei, and then the Japanese defense took over. So here we go, beginning of the 4th period. And Chinese Taipei in possession. Had no overtimes in the 2015 FIBA Asia Women's Championships yet. Are we going to get one tonight? Easy rebound there for Sami Yoshida. And the foul, first foul of the 4th period. Just as Chinese Taipei committed the first foul of the 3rd period, they do exactly the same in the 4th period. There it is, just leaving the arm in there. Yu Tinglin. Yamamoto to inbound for Japan. Yoshida. That is an exquisite bounce pass. What a wonderful pass from Yoshida. And Mamiya, she had the easy thing to do, score off the glass. It's back to a 6-point lead for Japan. What a quality guard she is, Sami Yoshida. Chinese Taipei being forced to take a long time over every offense, and an easy rebound for Yuka Mamiya. And that was a foul, a shooting foul, despite the protestations from Su Qinpeng. Instant offense there from Japan. Well, she got a hand on the ball, but the contact was all with the torso. Substitutions for Chinese Taipei. And Motokawa on the foul line. Actually, this is the first. Joy Burke can't quite understand what's going on. Why can't I go in? There are procedures in Joy. It's a very snatchy shot, but successful. So back to a 7-point lead. Burke is now in. Tenacious defense again from Yoshida. Goes without saying. It's an open shot, and it's good. And that is Chun-Jin Lee, or rather Chun-Yi Lee. To 5. The fadeaway shot is good. Now, there's a lesson for Joy Burke there. Personally speaking, I think that's what she should be doing at the other end of the floor. Instead of allowing an opponent to do it, give Japan a 7-point lead. No backdoor there. Here's Burke again. Look at the hoop, young lady. Apologies, the coach in me is coming out. Well, good rescue, but again, another shot clock violation by Chinese Taipei. Many a time I've heard coaches with a hint of sarcasm in their questions, their voices, saying, what is that thing up there with string on? came off a good hustling Japanese player. And that player is Ramo Takashiki. Oh, that's a great pass, splitting the defense. And it led to a rebound for Burke. And this time, well, she misses again, gets another rebound, and she has the ball ripped out of her hands. Wonderful, strong hands by whichever Japanese player it was. And someone said too much. It may have been Burke, I think, number 17. She's looking around in bewilderment. Perhaps it was a case of if looks could kill. Well, the first technical foul of the tournament, I think. Well, it may even have been Coach Burke. It was in Coach Hooley. It was indeed. Well, if there's anything that players in Asia don't seem to do, they don't argue with the official. At least I haven't seen any. That's the first technical of the tournament, and it is a 1-point shot. Sorry, 1-shot penalty plus possession. A lot of traffic in there, and the no-look pass into the corner, and the rebound for Japan's Yuka Mamiya. Well, I'm not sure how Yamamoto got away with that. And there's a little dipsy-doo-lah pass, and a 2 and a 10-point lead. And at this time, it is Japan who are beating the shot clock buzzer. So by contrast, Chinese Taipei somehow had to lose possession on the shot clock so many times. And that's an air ball. Well, 1 or 2 heads gone down on this Chinese Taipei team. Coach Hooley needs to do something about this. Otherwise, Japan are going to run away with it. They're back to a 10-point lead, which is where they were at half-time. If that goes in, it's 13. And that came off Joy Burke. So a new 14. Did it come off the rim? It definitely came off the hand of number 17. Si Liu Biao. No, it's been reset to 14. That's an open 3. It is now a 13-point game, the biggest lead of the game. And you think just a couple of minutes ago, Chinese Taipei were within 3. Now they're 13 points adrift, and it may get worse. And that is enough, I think. No timeout, but substitutions galore for Chinese Taipei. Coach Hooley is, well, he had a long look at Ping Jian Huang. She was the only player suffering. Oh, it's a 15-point game. Oh, it's still 13. How on earth did... Well, now you don't see that too often. Ramo Takashiki complaining to the official. Complaining semi-politely at that. Someone hit me, ref, she said. Words to that effect. Good rebound there for Chunye Liu. Not sure how many players respond to this bugler. Now this time, there's no need for a technical foul because Joy Burke is definitely on the foul line. And the foul committed by Ramo Takashiki. So perhaps that technical foul that Coach Otis Hooley picked up a couple of minutes ago had its desired effect. But Chinese Taipei really do need to dig deep now, as Burke misses the first. And the second wasn't even close. And now, well, it just appears as though Japan could be toying with their opponents at the moment, making them sweat. Good hands from Burke. Good hands from Chinese Taipei combined. And great hands. Wonderful hands, Yoshida. 3-on-1, they must score Japan, and they do so. Well, that's a 4-point play. 2 points that Chinese Taipei didn't get, 2 points that Japan definitely got to take the lead to 15. Timeout, Chinese Taipei, with 5 minutes, 12 seconds remaining in the fourth period. It's a 15-point lead now for Japan. Sporting terms, there cannot be too many things that are more entertaining than top-level international basketball.
I don't know whatever happened to both goals, getting through, coming back up, we get it, and then we go. We had done that one time.
Su Jinpeng, number 0 for Chinese Taipei, their leading scorer, only scorer so far in double figures. But Yamamoto and Shinozaki are in double figures for Japan. Yamamoto 12, Shinozaki 10. Otokawa and Mamiya not far behind on 8 and 7. Chinese Taipei have 5 minutes 12 seconds to get themselves back into this game. Have they got a 15-point turnaround in them? Back on court for Chinese Taipei is number 9, Lee Yun-Wang. Wang misses the jumper. Rebound grab by Mamiya. Yoshida in total control. Another no-look pass. Bullet-like pass this time into the corner. And the rebound grabbed by Yu Tinglin. And the foul, Yoshida. She says, I might have got all ball, ref. Then again, I might not have. Close. And she picks up the foul. She's her 4th. But she's probably done enough. Yu Tinglin hits the first. 4.5 to go. Have Chinese Taipei got a last monumental effort in them? Well, 2 from 2. It's a good start. Remember, they ran in the first 9 points of the game. Can they do something similar? Otokawa, Makida, oh, a rebound, and eventually Chinese Taipei pick up the loose ball, much to the annoyance of Tomohide Utsumi, the Japanese coach. Oh, that shot was blocked unceremoniously. Here go Japan on the break. Otokawa waits for the cavalry to arrive. Oh, Japan are so disciplined. They just love passing that ball around. And that's an offensive foul. And the foul against Tokushiki. Yeah, rather too physical in the paint. There we go. Yeah, just backing her man in. Good if you get away with it. Substitutions by Japan. Tokushiki comes out. And back in is Shinozaki. She's on 10 points. And were it not for her, then Japan would have had a sizable first period deficit. It's an easy rebound there for Japan. Look at that battle in the paint. That is just wrestling. And good to see the referee just let him get on with it. That is great play, wonderful play, penetrating to make the defense collapse in, and then the three was buried by Ryu Makita. Biggest lead of the game now. It's a 16-point lead for Japan, with under 3 to go. And that's an offensive foul against Lin Yun Wang, I think. I think it was an off-the-ball foul. There it is, whack. Timing, that was the problem there on the offensive foul. She rolled before the pick had been used, really. Another bounce pass inside. Oh, great rebounding. If you can't get two hands on it, just get one. Keep it alive. And the foul, and it's end line ball. That is the 4th team foul against Chinese Taipei now. And it's Yu Tinglin, her foul. So the 4th against Japan and the 4th against Yu Tinglin. There is she, man. Let her man get the inside position again. Yu Tinglin, only 21 years of age, so a little inexperienced. But there she is, stealing the ball and behind the back dribble. Confidence, or what? And then she makes a hash of the pass. You may have heard me say this before about a fast break. Speed in the backcourt and poise in the front court. And that's just what Yu Tinglin did not have there, poise. So coming in for Chinese Taipei, or back in, is in for the first time, is Ying Chui Wao Wu. Not Wao Wu, sorry, Ying Chi Wu. Last 2 minutes. Japan with a comfortable 16-point lead. Again, knowing where everyone is supposed to be. Shot clock on 2. Well, they get the shot away, but it was an air ball. So possession Chinese Taipei with 96 seconds left in the 4th. Now, I'm not sure, I don't think it's about points difference here. Obviously, Chinese Taipei would like to get a lot closer. They're not going to get within, not going to take out a 16-point lead unless something dramatic happens, not if they shoot like that. And Wang can't get the ball on the rebound either. Japan quite content now to throw the ball around and make their opponents sweat. And they rebound as well. And eventually it is Yu Tinglin who gets the rebound for Chinese Taipei. My mistake, sorry, it's Ying Chi Wu. Chi Chang Bang for a long 2. 22-year-old Chi Fang Chang. Oh, great poise on the end of the break there. Yamamoto. It's still a 16-point game. Wu. There's Wu again. And the rebound. We'll give that rebound to Shinozaki. Good stats in this game, number 11 for Japan. So 10 seconds remaining, and that should be it, I think. I don't know whether Japan are going to get a shot away. They are, you know, but it misses, and that is it. So Chinese Taipei 44, Japan 60. Well, both teams won 2 periods, but decisively, Japan won the second period 25-8. So Japan go 3-0, Chinese Taipei 2-1. So the reigning champions making a statement. The ranking order in Asia, Asian women, puts Japan at the top, probably equal top with China, and then it is either Korea or Chinese Taipei. History tells us Korea have a better record than Chinese Taipei, so not yet shaken off the mantle that they've carried for a long time of being the 4th best team in Asia. Look at that, rebounds exactly even, 44 rebounds each team. Japan had the edge assist-wise. Japan definitely had the edge in turnovers. They made Chinese Taipei turn the ball over 25 times, and Japan stole the ball 12 times. Peng, the leading scorer for Chinese Taipei, on 10, and Yamamoto 14 points, and Mamiya 15 rebounds. They're the top scorers of the game. But Japan ran out winners 60-44. Top rebounders: Joy Burke, the 17, Husi Le Bao 8, but 15 rebounds there. So as you watch highlights of the second game of the third day of the 2015 FIBA Asia Women's Championships to repeat, Japan beat Chinese Taipei 60 points to 44.